wish they would have shot you.
Hey, so it's Kiera Renee, and we're here with Guenveur, and we just got to watch this amazing production that you put together. So how long did it take for you to put this together?
It took several weeks to really formulate how I was going to do this thing. We lost Rodney King tragically June 17th, 2012. His Father's Day. He was taken out of the bottom of his swimming pool. And I wanted to know why I cared so much. I was very moved when I heard that we had lost him, especially the way that we had lost him. So by the first week of August, I was on stage at the Bootleg Theater here in Los Angeles, trying to figure out why Rodney King mattered to me.
And you know, as we were talking, I was saying how when I was watching it, I could tell that this was more than a script for you. You know, it was really personal. So talk a little bit about how you took this and made it personal.
Well, I think the challenge with every play is to make it intimate, to make it real, to make it believable. And I think with this particular piece, the challenge is to humanize Rodney King, because Rodney King became a symbol of something, a symbol of police brutality, racism, civilization gone astray. So I thought that it was imperative that we know him as a man and as a child as well. That we try to understand the man behind the myth.
And when I was watching, one thing I was paying close attention to were your gestures. You know, your gestures really did impact your message. So, and I was like, I need him to teach me some of this. What went into implementing these gestures into your play?
You know, the first thing that I did was define a kind of boundary for myself. So I had to find a way of demonstrating these really far-ranging geographies, ideas. You know, I take the audience on a veritable tour of Southern California through the freeway system. And I do it within this box, which becomes kind of like the brain, the soul of Rodney King.
And with that, how do you pick some really emotional music, you know, the music that went with the film. How important do you think it is for, you know, us to pick the right music that can impact the message?
I'm always, as a word performer, trying to catch up with what the musicians, I think, have already achieved, particularly the jazz musicians, where they will take a head, like a number, and then they will riff on that, and then come back to that. And in a sense, that's what I'm trying to do with this piece, because it always begins with the Willie D. rap F. Rodney King. It always ends with Rodney King's great speech, "Can we get along?" But in between, you know, we take a couple different off-ramps.
You get to play in between.
That's right.
Okay. This is Kiera Renee, and you're watching Trendy TV.